What's up guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and today we're having a look at some shoes. The shoes are in this bag here of course, and that is right away the first feature of this pair of shoes. You get a wet bag with them. It's sort of closed here on the bottom and open with a bit of mesh here on the top. So your shoes will not make anything dirty but still have a bit of room to breathe, which is kind of nice. We'll get to the reason behind that in a little bit. Popping it open, unroll it, and we have the shoes right here. Now this is the sea blue variety. It comes in a whole bunch of colors. It was actually a Kickstarter project that I backed a while ago that obviously came to fruition, and here are the shoes. Now in the Kickstarter campaign, these shoes were marketed as sort of your go anywhere, do anything pair of shoes. Mainly as a set of travel shoes, as your travel companion, so you will. So they say these shoes are great to wear when you're flying on an airplane, but also good to wear during a city trip, and you can even wear them to the beach and they can get wet. They even show people swimming with them. Now we're not going to go swimming in this video, but I will show you around the shoes and we'll get back to those claims in a little bit. First of all, the design of the shoe itself, let's put one to the side here. It's a very sort of thick bottom design that is sort of kind of trendy these days, I suppose. It doesn't look particularly elegant or stylish, I'd say. It is a lot of sort of form following function, and I don't think this is going to be any kind of fashion statement, as you can also see by how sort of the shoe sags here on the front. There's not much in the sense of structure, which again comes back to the fact that this is a shoe that's supposed to be worn everywhere, even in places like the beach. So you can't have a super solid, rigid structure on the top, because that is obviously gonna go all kinds of wrong. The tongue here, directly connected here to the front, you know, it's almost like a flip-flop, I would say. See, you can even see all the way through. But it's a flip-flop with a lot more support. The sides here are also open, but the rigidity is obviously here, sort of in the contours of the shoe. They're really comfortable, also aided with these sort of elastic bands rather than shoelaces that, by the way, you do get in a little package on the side if that's more your kind of thing. But it allows for very easy sort of getting in and out of the shoe, and that's also aided by this little elastic here on the back. They stay on your feet really easy as well. And easy is maybe a good theme word for these shoes, because they are very easy. They hardly weigh anything, super light, obviously because there's not much structure going on here, but that makes them really comfortable to wear for longer periods of time, and especially in situations like an airplane or a train ride, for example. They walk quite cushiony, nice and soft. Not a particular kind of profile going on here. They're, you know, aimed at being an all-rounder, and this is a very sort of all-round bottom. They do get quite slippery, I have to say. When they do get wet, when it's raining outside, for example, and you're walking through a parking garage, for example, back to your car, these are super slippery, so beware of that. That could potentially be dangerous. Now the only bit of structure that you get is here on the back of the shoe. That is sort of cupping your heel reasonably well, again aided with the elastic here. You know, they stay on your feet without having to flex your toes like you have to do sometimes in flip-flops. So that is super nice, but there is no support in any way, shape or form. There's a bit of a footbed, but you can see that there's no sort of sideways support in any way. So you won't be doing any basketball runs on these shoes. Inside here, there is a little loop on the sole that you can just pull out like this. I'm not really sure why that is the case, that you can pull them out so easily, and why there has to be a specific loop for that. But I suppose it's for easier drying when they do get wet, and also for easier sort of rinsing out. Because when you do wear these to the beach or a sandy environment, then obviously sand is going to get in everywhere, and then you just need to rinse them out, and then it's kind of nice that you can take the sole out so easily. Now the shoe fits very much true to size. I wear a size 42 European, and this is a size 42 European. And it fits like a glove, so that's super nice. They're super comfortable, they're nice to walk on, although I have to say I would certainly not do an entire city trip in these shoes, because they just don't offer enough support for that. Like I said, the footbed is acceptable, it does give you a bit of support, but the shoe, it's not made for long distance walking in my opinion. Neither is it for any kind of sort of actual activity. I'd say these shoes are easy to throw on when you're camping, you know, you have to walk a few places, go to the supermarket. They're just, you know, easygoing shoes that sort of, I wouldn't say fall apart, but fall short when you have to go, I'd say further than 2 kilometers or anything. But also when you want to do any kind of running, lateral movement, you name it, these are not the shoes for you. These are leisure shoes that you wear sort of in and around your campsite, maybe in and around the house, you know, when you want to pop to the shops quickly. These shoes are perfect for that. I did wear them to sort of a beach-like environment. They work there too. You know, sand will get inside obviously because this is all open, which makes it uncomfortable. But you can indeed swim with them and you can indeed get them very wet. It doesn't really affect them apart from getting dirty. That's maybe a design choice I would not have made with the full white here. I would have made it a bit darker, maybe the same color. But yeah, they are prone to getting dirty, as you can see already after some, you know, moderate use. The marks are quite visible. All in all, what to make of these shoes? Are the claims that they made in the Kickstarter project true? Yes, in a way. It is indeed a go anywhere, do anything kind of shoe. Shoes that are easy to throw on, easy to pack, lightweight to take with you, and very comfortable to wear both for, you know, some light walking, but also for traveling in general. I think these shoes are nice. On the other hand, they don't offer anything in the way of support, foot protection, or even keeping your feet warm. These are very much to be compared with sandals, for example, or flip-flops with a bit of extra support obviously here in the back. But that's sort of the category where they fall into. Kind of nice, I think, as well, that they provide this little wet bag, so you can always, you know, throw them in somewhere without making your whole car or your whole bag dirty. Overall, it's also a product with some reasonable quality. They're certainly not cheap, but they're also not super expensive. So I'd say you get sort of a mid-range price and therefore also mid-range quality, but they feel well put together. But I don't think they will last very long, especially because, you know, they are so flexible and there is so little to it. I think that will wear and tear quite quickly. Overall, would I recommend these shoes as your main travel shoe? Certainly not, but I would recommend these shoes as sort of a maybe third pair of shoes that you have laying around for, you know, small trips, going down the pool, going to the beach, hanging out in the park. These shoes are excellent. This was Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the Monsoon Tropic Feel shoes, this case in sea blue variety with some nice orange. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, that always helps us out a lot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers!